everyone, I am Mamta. Welcome to Mini Fiesta. First of all, thank you so much for your love and support towards the part 1 of Lockdown Diaries of road travel from Tamil Nadu to Karnataka. Okay, let's start the part 2, the day of travel and post-travel experience. Previous day was full of tension, uncertainty. We had sleepless nights due to change in SOP. On the day of travel, we woke up early in the morning, prepared food for the journey and had breakfast with the family before leaving. Before starting the journey, we all did a temperature check and confirmed it to be normal. None of us had any COVID-19 symptoms like fever, cold, cough, or tiredness, etc. We are ready to go, but with bit of mental pressure on what will happen if my hubby gets institutional quarantine. As we were traveling by car, the whole car have been sanitized the day before travel, and we also carried hand sanitizer, hand gloves, disinfectant spray and travel permit printouts along with government ID proofs. All set, we were ready to go then. With hard heart, we started our journey around 7:15 am. According to the Google map, it was showing 8 hours 28 minutes to reach home at Bangalore. After driving for 5 hours, we got a nice place to have a food just before Salem. We lie down a newspaper at the backseat of a car and had homemade food. It is advisable to carry garbage bag so that you can keep all your food waste in it and dispose them after reaching home or when you see a dustbin. My humble request, please do not throw the food waste or paper plates etc. on the roadside. As I informed in the part 1, there are many cross zones in Tamil Nadu. I'll be sharing a video of cross zone check post at Salem and Krishnagiri which we have captured. So our first washroom break was at Salem city. Before stepping out, we checked in Arogya Setu app for COVID cases around 1 kilometer radius. Luckily, there wasn't any cases. The place was quite clean, one couple in CCD, very few staff, so we felt this is the right place to take a break. And we also had a fun in the car. After all, after 3 months, we were out of the home and going for a long drive. On the way, we observed people behavior in the road, restaurant, highway, how's the life. Are they using face mask or not? We see life is as usual, and I could say most of them were wearing the face mask. Okay, now it's time for Attibele checkpost. So now it is a time for the most awaited part of your journey. Yes, we reached Attibele checkpost. We reached checkpost around 4 p.m. Police on duty asked us to park the car in the opposite side of a road. My daughter was sleeping, so we thought to go to COVID desk one by one. By the moment we came out of a car, one family just came in after completing their stamping process. There were 3 adults with a child. So we checked with them about their experience and got to know that they were also traveling under the special category of child below 10 years. And guess what? All of them got on home quarantine. Oh, such a big relief. Now we had a strong hope. That family all went together for checking, and there were very few people at the COVID desk. We changed the strategy and headed towards the COVID desk along with our daughter. We have submitted all the printouts of a Seva Sindhu application, then they checked government ID proof, checked our temperature, checked whether we have a Arogya Setu app or not. Now they maintain a records of all the details. They are writing all the details by hand. I felt it could have been done better by using a barcode scanner. Anyways, let's move on. While writing our details, they had some internal conflict between two of the colleagues regarding our case. Looked like the conflict of an opinion about home quarantine for our case. We were highly tensed on what is going to happen now. We will get home quarantine for my hubby or institutional quarantine. We did not have any other option apart from wait and watch. After some time, multiple folks get involved in the discussion. Discussion has taken a shape of fight. After 15 minutes, they resolved the conflict, and we got a home quarantine for all of us. OMG, such a big relief. Me and my husband got stamped home quarantine till 1st July. It seems they don't do it for the kids. We got the document back. We sanitized ourselves using disinfector spray. We do have sanitized the document using the spray. We observed that the checkposts do have a Narayan Hrudyalaya hospital set up along with the doctor and nurses on duty. I know people coming from a flight at the airport, they give one document of home quarantine rules, but they haven't given anything like that here. But we know rules and had downloaded it already from the government website. Finally, we reached home around 6 p.m. We sanitized all the common area, lift where we have passed through. Anyhow, society also did it, but we also did it from our side. The moment we reached, we checked our temperature. It was normal. All three of us have taken a bath. After talking to few of my friends, they had a queries on home quarantine. Let me share this 10 days experience to you. We were following all this home quarantine policy of a government. We have got all the grocery items from the home. We have also have downloaded home quarantine app, although it does not track. 2 days back, we got a call from our panchayat office to check whether we are staying at home or not. And just yesterday, few of panchayat officers visited our place to check whether we are following home quarantine or not. They were very satisfied and happy. They said they will keep checking this frequently till home quarantine period is over. There were few queries from our friends on how people attitudes towards home quarantine in your apartment. Well, I must say most of them are very helpful, but few have very over cautious with bad mouth as well. So never mind. You stay at your home, follow the policy. In home quarantine, the most of the people find difficulty to keep the kids at home, especially when kids see other kids playing downstairs, riding a cycle and having fun with the friends. In our case, our balcony was facing to the play area. We know it will be challenging. We informed our daughter very priorly and made her understand what is home quarantine, why it is needed for us. We keep repeatedly telling her the same thing every day and convince her that we can't step out from the home for this 14 days. My daughter have understood and understood very well, and keep seeing the balcony and watching the kids playing on the ground, hoping that she will be able to play with them one day. And she do also keep asking me in the funny way, okay, why it is home quarantine only for us, not for others. Oh, my poor baby, but how I can make her understand that we have traveled and they have been staying in the apartment since the lockdown, right? So this home quarantine is a different experience itself. You can't go out for anything. You are very much dependent on other, but still better than the institutional quarantine, and very manageable in the city like Bangalore, where you get most of the things delivered at your doorsteps. So here I do want to thanks to the apartment people or the security guard or the management facility who help us to get everything from the doorstep, because we don't have a policy of getting delivered at doorstep, but I get a privilege because I am under the home quarantine. So people do help you when you are home quarantine. So these days Bangalore cases are increasing day by day, and as the same government have given a relaxation, now it's our responsibility to follow rules and learn living in a different lifestyle. So my request is that please do follow all the procedure and process given by the guidelines by the government, and stay home, stay healthy, stay safe. Step out only if it is needed. That's it from my side. I have tried to cover all the points. Do share your experience in the comment box below. I will see you soon all again. Till then, love and peace from Mini Fiesta.